Ladies and gents, it is that time. It is going to be the 4th annual PreachCon. PreachCon 2019. The tickets go on sale this Saturday, 8 p.m. GMT. I'm here just to give you some brief details, and also to the guys who are always umming and ahhing about going, for those of you who don't know anything about PreachCon, because we don't do massive publicity for it, and there's a good reason for that, by the way. All those kind of questions. So first of all, tickets go on sale 8 p.m. GMT. The live stream will be going up. The link will be down below. If you've never been in the live stream, that's totally fine. And the tickets will go on sale the moment the stream goes live. Typically, the tickets sell out within about 3 or 4 minutes. It might take a little long this time. It's going to be the first time I'm doing the show without Andy, and obviously some people wanted to come down and meet Andy, I've no doubt. And therefore, I don't know, maybe it'll be a bit longer, maybe it won't sell out. I'm always nervous about PreachCon. Hopefully it's not a disaster. What is it? First of all, it's a stage show. It's a stage show that we do. It's not cringe. I'm sure that's the first thought about it. It's not cringe or anything like that. But essentially, it's just a celebration. We do a stage show for an hour and a half. And then we have all night to be with you guys and have a celebration with you. But it's more than that as well. We have stuff going on through the day where I will make myself available at some point to make sure I can meet as many people as possible. That might be a meeting in the city like we had last year. And we have special guests that come, some of your best content creators that I can invite, who I consider friends, to come down and hopefully meet you guys. And we run the PreachCon in a very different way than an ordinary convention, which is the main thing. So I don't like it when I'm at events that are very organized. So BlizzCon would be a big example, very organized. A lot of people who are in positions who are working, who are like trying to get me into certain places to get interviews and stuff done. Anybody, and I'm hopefully in the comments you guys can back me up on this, anybody who's ever met me at BlizzCon, I do exactly the opposite of that. I generally, when I'm at BlizzCon, keep my schedule entirely free. I try and turn down as much as possible, and I just constantly, like, I'm here. Which is the best thing about it. So, although, like, last BlizzCon, it did take us 2 hours to try and go to the toilet, and then we just gave up. Then we just gave up and came back because we couldn't do it, and that's incredible. It's the best thing ever, right? It's the best feeling ever, is like just every footstep. It's like, oh my, let's have a chat. And I try and talk for as long as possible with every person that I meet. So that's what I want in my events. So for the special guests that come down, it's totally open. We don't segregate people off and have like panel talks and wank like that. Instead, what we do is we have the run of the hotel, essentially, and I'm sure the guys who've been there will give you the backup on that. And it doesn't matter if you're a drinker, non-drinker, we have everybody come down from variety of ages, variety of ways if they like to celebrate. It doesn't matter in the least. But the likelihood is you'll be sat outside, because it's in July, the event is on July 25th. You'll be sat outside, and you'll be sat next to Taliesin. You'll be sat next to Belly. You'll be sat next to Bay. You'll be sat next to myself. You'll be sat next to the Fat Boss guys, and just chit-chatting like friends. That's the whole point. That's what we aim for with PreachCon, is just to create this environment. And that's what it's about. So the 25 quid gets you the ticket to the show, which is, again, it comes with a gift bag as well, which has some cool stuff in it that we do once a year. So it's very limited in terms of getting it. We have some leftovers, which we do try and pass out. So it's things, like mats and things like that. But we have a really good one this year that I was hoping to get in. 25th of July, 25 quid a ticket-ish. I say ish because the website adds like little charges and things, so it's like £26.25, something like that. You know what I mean? It like alters it a little bit depending on fees and whatnot, but we're charging like 25 quid to get into the show. A little more detail then for the other guys. So hopefully I've got all the details out there that you need. Just check the description below. I'll put everything in there that you need to know if you're thinking about it. But for those of you who are thinking about coming, but you're worried because you're coming on your own, which is often the case, right? So we only have 250 people. As I said, we don't overly publicize it, mainly because, one, it usually sells out almost immediately to the guys who are really invested in the show, in everything we do. All those guys. The tickets do go on sale a little bit earlier for our Patreons because they basically pay for the show. That's where the show comes from. Without them, we wouldn't have the show. So they get the ticket access a little bit earlier. And also, for all the guys who are on their own and worried about coming on their own, please don't be. And I say that from the endless stories I've had from people who've come to PreachCon on their own and been inundated with friends and people to talk to within the first 5 minutes of arriving at the hotel. I'm not exaggerating in the least. I swear to you on my children's lives, that's what happens. Every year, Every year, I get so many people who come to me and just say, I came on my own from Russia, from New Zealand, from Australia, from America, all the way to Manchester in the UK. I walked into the building. I saw some people who looked like they were gamers, right? I said, hey, and that was it. I was sorted for the remainder of the stay. And I had friends that I talked to this day. To the point where many people, especially the guys who are a little socially awkward, if you're a little socially awkward or you've never had the freedom to go and just try, and similar to raiding, make mistakes in being around people, and they're a little like, don't know how to approach people, I can tell you that the sheer amount of people who came the first year and were shy, awkward, basically didn't say anything to anybody until after the show, where we try and run the show from around 6 or 7 p.m. for about an hour and a half. And then after that, we have the full run of the hotel where the special guests, like I say, we don't segregate them off, are just with you. They're just with you all the time. And we do tend to do signings and stuff like that. But this is how I do a signing. I grab a table in the hotel. I sit down with a pen and I sit and talk to people for like 5-10 minutes at a time. And it regularly will take me until around 2:30 in the morning, I want to say, to finish that. But we fucking finished the line. We finished the line. I sit and chat with people as much as possible, who then come back the next year and have changed completely, because they might have just waited until that point where I was sat at a table and they could just join a small line, because I'm always shouting at people, don't queue up. I'm not going anywhere. Don't spend your night queued up talking to me. Like 5 people is fine. Then just jump in, because I'm going to be here. I'm not going anywhere until this is done. And it's the same for the rest of the guys. Like, if you want to sit and talk to Taliesin, or you want to sit and talk to Bellular or whatever, just jump in. Like, don't queue up. Just fucking go over there. I'll still be here. I ain't going nowhere. But those guys who come back the next year, and they don't even queue up anymore. They don't even say hi to me like that anymore. They're like, I talked to you last year. You're fine, man. And they're now totally different people. They have increased their IRL groups because they just had this opportunity to be like, hey, you know, I'm from America. You guys here for PreachCon? That's as much as it's taken for them to now not only meet strangers and welcoming strangers, because we all should share the same gaming habits, the same interests. We share so much in common from all over the world, which we often don't IRL. And then learn how to do that. And the next year, they're like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm here with the buds. I'm here with you. You know, we always say hi. I'm not saying like they ignore me or anything, but we always talk. And it's always like, yeah, we're with this crew of people. I've met these guys. I've been texting with these guys all year. And now we're in the 4th year. There are guys who are booking for like 2 weeks. I'm not exaggerating, 2 weeks. The show is a one day thing, which I really focus on. But the guys are here 7-8 days beforehand as a group of people staying in an Airbnb. And these were guys who wouldn't say hello to anybody like a couple of years ago. Now they're in an Airbnb together. They're out for restaurants. You'll see the Twitter feeds fill up with pictures of 30-odd people in a restaurant, all just having a good time from all over the place. It's possibly the most ridiculously good feeling ever. It's so good to see. And just have those guys be like, my IRL has changed completely because of this, because I've just learned how to be around strangers and talk to people. And all it took was just coming down to here and saying, hey. And that's it. That's all it took. The guys were like, we've been in your position before. We've been in your position before. Come into the group, man. Let's have a chit chat. Let's sort of things. So let's make you welcome, make you comfortable. So if those of you guys who are worried about coming on your own, please don't be. And often you might bring your girlfriend or whatever, and she's like, no idea. I can also tell you, as a really positive thing, is that a lot of the girlfriends who've come down who have no idea who I am, have absolutely no interest in World of Warcraft, always have a really good time. 100% of the time. I have never had any negative feedback about PreachCon. Only from myself. I'm the worst critic of myself. But yeah, it's just such a celebration of things. So please don't worry about, like, I don't drink. That's fine. Loads of people at PreachCon do not drink in any way, shape, or form. I drink too much. That's fine. We got you covered. Believe me, we got you covered. I know two fellas, one from Ireland and one from Scotland, who will take great care of you if you're into your beer. And generally just want to chit chat and shoot the shit. Get down here. Get down to Manchester and have fun with it. 8 p.m. GMT this Saturday. The tickets go on sale. Going to be around 25 quid. It's going to be extremely close to that number. The event is on the 25th of July in Manchester in the UK. I will say, for any of you who are like definitely coming, like I am definitely coming. I will be there on the dot. Is to book your hotels now. If any of you have been around for the previous ticket launches, this is what always happens because the hotels run an algorithm, right? Obviously, they detect when events are booked. Tickets go on sale. People confirm their tickets. They then try and book a hotel. Within 30 seconds, the prices have quadrupled on the hotels in the local area. It's always what happens. Even if you're like, I'm pretty sure I'm coming, I'm worried about the ticket thing, most hotel online booking will let you cancel for free. So if you do that, please make sure you also cancel at that point because there'll be other people looking for hotels and things, all right? Tickets will be on sale slightly earlier for the Patreons, as I said earlier. Other than that, I look forward to it. I look forward to meeting as many of you as possible. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.